Marcel, first game of the season.
Yes.
Listen, I know you're always optimistic and you always see the positives. So obviously we've won the game.
Yes.
So that's the most important thing before anything.
100%, bro.
However,
Yeah.
are you alarmed by the level of performance, or do you think that, you know, that was just a one-off?
I am. I want to start off firstly, the ghost of Race the Phantom, your guy. I want to start that. I want to start from there, because you've been following the club all summer.
Yes.
And the team have they looked like they were there was it's been here and there for the preseason. Some moments I think, yeah, brilliant football. And then other moments I'm thinking, okay, there's a little bit of an alarming issue here. And I think today was that kind of alarming issue here kind of situation. It's that midfield flex. The 6 is so far away from his 2 8s that anytime the 6 makes a mistake or the 8s make a mistake, it's like the feeling that Wolves can get now, because there's this gap, there's a huge gap
really
that
well
midfielders can attack spaces now and run into, and it just feels like we're getting counter-attacked. And you could see that a few times when Casemiro misses the big tackle. All of a sudden, they've got a number 21 or a number 12 just running through the lines, having a shot at Onana. Happened about 3 or 4 times. They had the bulk of the game, and it's because of those 2 8s in the half spaces. A lot of the time, Mount was doing well, running through into the half space, creating chances for cutbacks. Even Bruno was in the half space, running there, and then you'd get a pass from your wide players. Because what we're playing looks like a 3-1-6. There's 3 defenders, Casemiro the one, and then you've got 6 players in the forward line. That's how far away Bruno and Mount are playing.
Yeah, the distances are too big.
It's massive, and that's maybe because of minutes. Pre-season, as the games go on, I don't think we'll lose a football match here in the whole season, Flex. We won't lose a football match here. But it's like they need to understand and negotiate those distances.
Oh, that's a big shout.
Bro, last season, Fleck.
I know. We only lost one. I know.
Fleck, it was only one.
Okay, sorry, you caught me with that one, but yeah.
Let's be ready.
That's a big shout.
No, let's be ready, bro.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
But what we need to do is, when Eriksen came in, he gave it a bit of balance. He likes to sit closer to Casemiro and in that 6 kind of line, I want to say. So
But even then, we still had no control. You see how frantic it was. We had zero control of the game. And a lot of people are talking about transitions for Ten Hag and how important they are. Yeah. But actually, transitions only occur when there's a change of possession.
Yes.
And actually, what we need to do is control games more to limit transitions, I think. We obviously need to be good when they occur, but there were far too many turnovers. It's like a basketball match.
Yeah, massively. And that's because of the distances. That's because Garnacho, we were saying it all last season, more of an impact player, needs to mature a bit more as a footballer, make the right decisions. Onana, we can talk about Onana later, but Onana plays a crisp ball into him in the first half.
Handballs it.
Yeah, handballs it. Little things like that. And then another time, I think it came off his chest, he gets to run at the wide player, doesn't make the correct decision on the counter. He should have come on for Sancho should have started. Wow, my gosh. I
wasn't asking for that. I was saying, Garnacho, he deserves to start. That's my team. I want to see that team. And look how it performed.
Wow. I mean, Garnacho wasn't brilliant. Bruno. And
that's your guy as well. Talk to me. Captain now, so
Captain, and I'm expecting the levels to rise now. You're not a 10 anymore. Under the Ole system, you was a 10. The game's all yours, but now you're sharing that 10 space with the 9. Sometimes if he drops in, Rashi weren't good enough with the 2 8s. But you're just giving away the ball. Every single pass is bouncing off you. You're not playing anything crisp. It was really, even in the half space on the right side, second half, every single cross is out of the pitch.
He had that little 5 to 10 minute spell, didn't he? Where he played bad for the whole game, apart from the assist before the assist.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing he did.
That's it.
But he had that spell where everything was going wrong.
Yeah.
Like crosses were going, the groans. Then he's on the floor, and then you're just like, Bruno, don't do this. Like, Bruno, this is why they don't like you. Outside the club, this is why you're the most overhated player. Don't feed into the thing. Get up and get on with it. And he does have these little moments. It's kind of why we love him, because it's all of him that you have to accept. But these are, when people do doubt Bruno or aren't sure of him, these are the things that come to the top.
100%, bro. 100%. And unfortunately, even when he looked like he was injured inside, I'm feeling, he's not injured. No. He plays 1,000 games a season. He's not injured.
Yeah. Look, there's nothing wrong,
even
bro.
Those 1%. And for me, your guy felt like he had the skipper energy today. In the second half, he gets the players around and said, listen, we were rubbish that first half. The first 10 minutes, we couldn't get out the left-hand side. Our build-up was really poor. Normally, the left side is really strong. We couldn't get out of it, and I think that's because Bruno was on the right side, I think, and on the right half space, and Mason Mount's on the left half space. Normally it's Bruno on the left side creating and dictating play. once they changed over for a few minutes, it looked like we kind of build into the game a bit more. But we have to be able to get that balance of being the right players being in the right positions. I think Ten Hag still has to do that. He got it wrong, I think, today. Even Wan-Bissaka. Maybe Delo should have come in. I don't know. He was
Wan-Bissaka got assist.
Yes.
But I get you what you mean.
Yes, but there was times where he over dribbled. He looked a little bit lost in terms of decisions.
There's one time he's running out with the ball. Bruno vacated the space to basically say, "You run in there with the ball," and he just kept running with it and just ran into the people, just lost it,
and tackles,
and then made a foul. It was insane. Rashford, can he play as a striker?
Yes, I'm going to say yes, and yes. And today didn't look crisp, but today didn't look good because the shape, the organism of the 11 players, how we constructed ourselves on the pitch to mark areas and to protect the areas, I think he only had, in the first 40 minutes, maybe 2 or 3 touches, Flex. You want your striker to get on the ball a lot more, but he has to it's either from himself, making the runs and offering him his services, or the players getting the ball closer to him and in around him. And when you're losing the ball like Mount was today, unfortunately, I think Mount has got a lot more to do, to really claim his space in the team. I think Eriksen will come and take that. But when all the players are giving away the ball so lethargically, like the way that they're doing, you're not going to be able to see a striker that gets 10 or 20 touches, has plenty of shots. I mean, he had the one chance when Anthony slides him through in the first half, should really chip him. But, he hasn't got that striker killing instinct. But I think he can score goals as a forward, man. It's just we need to figure out a way to create more for him.
What did you make of Anthony today?
He was here and there. We can see why, the likes of Ahmad is looking around. Sancho really has an opportunity here to make a claim for himself on that right-hand side. Pellistri. Why isn't Pellistri not starting? KG's son, he should be playing games. I think, he came on and looked like the Garnacho that I normally would see last season. Fresh, young, vibrant, loses his 1v1 in terms of going back defensively, but got back and put in the big tackle. Little positives like that. So Pellistri looks good. I think we was going to put him on loan or something.
Yeah, do you think cancel them plans? Did you got to keep him?
Cancel that out, bro.
We have to keep Pellistri.
Fleck, we have to keep him. He seems like someone that's got a really bright spark to the team. We need the striker to come in, though. I can see that focal point. Yes, Rashford won a header. He did win it just. But that collision there, he's trying to chop it too much, over dribbles. When players are setting him free, he's always trying to chop. Even on the left side, he's trying to cut back in. Why not just shoot with your left like Garnacho was doing all the time?
He was offside one time. I don't think he knew he was offside.
That's poor though. You're watching the line?
Yeah.
You're watching the line.
Just not clinical, didn't look sharp at all.
We looked like we was on pre-season. Flex.
Exactly, and pre-season wasn't even good. Do you know what I mean? So it looked like a continuation of pre-season. But we did win the game. Just to finish on a bit of a positive, look, I saw it back. I've only seen it back once, but I think it was a penalty that Onana did on the Wolves player. But apart from that, he was actually very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what as well? I do remember, the lack of bravery and coming for things. It's all good talking about his distribution and how, De Gea kicks it out, but Onana won't do that. But the courage to come and be assertive for a lot of situations, to just dive on top of the ball, grab the ball, some good saves as well. It wasn't actually his line-breaking passes or quarterback distribution today that shone. It was actually the bravery, and that's another thing you spoke about that the keeper needs to do. So, you can keep saying thank you. You can.
You know what? It's glad that we're seeing, what total football is. I think Ten Hag's trying to bring that, and we're the only club, I think, in the league left in the top half that is really not trying to express football in that way. So it's, like you said, blocks off of a lot of cross opportunities when they're doing the cutbacks, near post blocks, getting, taking out Luke Shaw and the forward at one point in the corner, diving on the ball last seconds of the game, clutch moments. He, catching the ball. At moments it looked like he was going to drop it, but, secured it. This is a difficult job. Everyone said it. You've said it. Everybody said it. This is one of the biggest jobs, goalkeeper for Manchester United Football Club. He maybe could have looked a bit nervy, but done well.
Who was your man of the match?
The Ghost, the Wraith, the Phantom.